Hello everyone, I'm so glad you could join me today. In today's video, I want to share with you my consistency for my pillow paint. I use a regular house paint. I use Durham wall sheen that I get locally at my local hardware. I use 450 grams of paint with 50 grams of water. It brings this pillow paint to a nice consistency that is neither too thin nor too thick. It flows really beautifully off my spatula and leaves a trace for about the count of 3 seconds. So now I'm going to lay down the pillow on the canvas. I'm going to stretch it out to level it, and then I'm going to torch it. There are some air bubbles that will come up to the surface, and I need to torch that before I lay down my colors. And I just want you to note that this is the only time that I torch my painting. If you're going to torch your painting at the end when everything is done, you're going to find that the heat of the torch brings up 1,000,001 little white dots, specks, that we call measles, and you don't want to have a lot of measles. So torch your pillow paint once at the start of your painting and don't torch it again. So in this painting, I'm going to use a very small color palette. I'm only using 4 colors today. I lay down my colors in little puddles, and I'm starting with the metallic violets. And this violet will be followed by a portrait pink, and then a Tuscan yellow, and then I will add a green yellow. These are all from locally produced paints. So, and it's a whole mix of different brands. So I love to use Dala Metallic Violet, and the pink and the Tuscan yellow is a craft paint, but it works very well with a bloom pouring medium. So it's a nice heavy tinted craft paint actually. The green yellow is a Daler Rowney paint. So the yellow, as you see, is a little bit thick. The paints thicken up as they stand. So I've mixed up some polyurethane with water, which I call my poly H2O. And I add about 2.5 milliliters of that poly H2O to the Tuscan yellow. Mix it up together nicely. And I'm happy now with the consistency of my paint. That's the paint consistency that I'm comfortable using. So it flows nicely off the stick, leaves a tiny amount, but is not clumpy. So I will add that to the puddles, and then I'm going to follow it with the green yellow. And then I'm going to top off the puddles with my cell activator. Today I'm using the white and the black cell activator again. I find that the black cell activator creates beautiful cells, while the white cell activator creates nice lacing. And that's why I love to use them both together on a puddle, on a bloom puddle. They work so well together. They're both opaque paints, and that's why they work so well. My blow dryer is a 1800 watts, and I use it on a cool setting, on a high airflow or a high speed. The hair dryer is used to stretch out the puddles, creating the cells and the lacing. And then I would keep the blow dryer at a slight angle, and this creates the beautiful lines and lacing as you stretch out those puddles. But you've got to keep your blow dryer at a slight angle to do that. I would then add a few more puddles once I've stretched these out with a blow dryer, and I will once again continue to blow them out And then thereafter I take the canvas for a spin, which I think is the best part of the painting process for me, just to see how beautiful that petals are able to stretch. You see everything unfold right in front of you, and it's just a mesmerizing, beautiful, exciting process to see the end result. So at this point, I'm going to put on some music. I hope that you enjoy the rest of my process. Please ask any questions you have in the comment section below. I'm very happy to answer them. And also, if this is your first time watching, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really love you to join my pouring family. So take care, everyone. From me, goodbye for now. I'll see you on the next one.